Cyriel Dessers is just like Marmite, but in my opinion, he rhymes with something like Marmite. Welcome back to Fog Football. But we're not here to talk about whether you love or hate Cyriel Dessers. We're here to talk about the facts. Deadline day, in and around it. His agent, Cyriel Dessers' agent, has revealed that the big man had 10 offers, 10 January offers, turned down by Rangers. A few concrete ones and a few loan deals. So let's get into it now. His agent goes by the name of Sten Francis. And he claims there was 10 January offers to the striker, and Rangers were not interested in any loan deals. So by the sounds of that, Rangers were interested in actual deals. But I think what you've got to bear in mind is with Dessers, he fell out. Well, I mean, this guy seems to fall in and out of the fold, right? But Danilo picked up the injury. Dessers was pretty much entirely out of sync. He was out of Clement's good books. Then he came on at Old Trafford, right? Big Cyriel Dessers. He came on at Old Trafford, folks, and what did he do? He stuck one in the bottom right hand corner. It was a great goal, man. It was a goal, that deserves to win any game. Hell, get you a point in any game. Did we do it? No, because Shefty slipped up. He fell asleep at the back post, and then he got obviously. Well, he did get the game before that as well against Fraserburgh. But the reality is, man, big Cyriel Dessers has been, and he also scored against Aberdeen before that, didn't he? So you know what? He was on a decent bit of run of form, but they were off the bench, the Aberdeen game, and then he started against Fraserburgh. But it seems to be that United game that's gotten back in the fold. It's coincided, by the way, with the Danilo injury. If Danilo didn't pick up an injury, would Dessers have been allowed to leave? I'd be more likely to say yes. Also, at the same time, they probably knew that Zach Lovelace was going to be leaving in January, right? And the later the window went on, and these bids are coming in for Dessers. If you're losing Lovelace, Danilo's out injured, and then you're going to be selling Dessers, that leaves you with just Igamani up front. Now here, as much as I would like Igamani to be starting up front every game, because for whatever reason Cyriel Dessers took a spot and Igamani's having to play at position, playing every game, especially with Europe and the Scottish Cup, man, it would kill the young lad. So it is obviously better to have more than one option. But if we were offered like 4 or 5 million for Dessers, which to be honest, I wouldn't trust anything this board says when it comes about how much money they've actually received, I would have been accepting it. I would have been, honestly. I would have let Dessers go, and I would have basically told Lovelace, we're not letting you go to Millwall, son. You're going to get given a proper chance here, as Big Stevie said. So that's what I would have said. Now, apparently, not apparently like I'm not in control, we're going to look over at the Cyriel Dessers' stats for the season. So he's played 37 matches across all competitions, right? 18 goals and 6 assists. That's 24 goal contributions and 37 appearances. And considering a lot of these are actually off the bench, and that's a pretty fantastic record, isn't it? But it's just Cyriel Dessers. It's still not good enough. Now, Scottish Cup, 3 goals, 1 assist. Premiership, 8 goals, 2 assists in 22 games. Again, that's not particularly great. That, 8 goals in 22 games is not good. Europa League, 2 goals, 1 assist in 8 games. Qualifiers in the Champions League, 1 goal in 2 games. And then the League Cup, 4 goals and 2 assists in there. So Dessers got a great wee record. I'll say a great wee record. I'd say 18 goals and 6 assists in 37 games for a striker at Rangers is the bare minimum. But the problem is, the guy could probably have about 38 goals this season. He just balloons chances, man. Ridiculous. But that's where we're going to leave this video. Should Rangers have accepted it for Cyriel Dessers? In my opinion, yes, but I totally understand why they didn't. We're very light up front at the minute. And it depends, though, because if you got rid of Dessers a couple of days ago, or like a week ago, it would have gave you time to bring in another striker. But looking at this Rangers board, it's almost like we don't want to bring in anybody. And only time will tell that's the correct thing. Is that a team that knows the manager is on borrowed time, or is it just a board that can't be fucking off spending any money? Probably the latter, because all of the other evidence points to Clement here to 2028. I don't know about you, but that's not so great.